Hey guys, thanks for watching. Today I'm doing a look using the new Anastasia Beverly Hills eye palette, which is a permanent item to their collection. It contains a lot of matte shades and it has also a few very pretty shimmery shades. So I'm going first in with the shade Burnt Orange. I always like to use matte shades in my crease. I don't know, I think it just looks better than using shimmery shades in my crease. Normally I go first in with a shade like Orange Soda, but this palette doesn't have a lighter shade than the Burnt Orange eyeshadow shade. So I personally would prefer to go first in with a lighter shade to get a very pretty transition. But if you use the Burnt Orange Soda shade very lightly, then it will also work. And I really wanted to stick to using only this palette as much as possible, so that's why I'm not using the Orange Soda eyeshadow right now. So I'm just using a fluffy brush and I'm going to blend this all over in my crease. Now I'm using the shade Real Gar, not sure how to pronounce, which looks familiar with the Burnt Orange shade, but this has more orange in it. So I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to blend this in my crease. And this is just to warm up everything. And I think this shade is slightly darker, so it will also darken up my crease. And I didn't blend it very precise because I'm going to use the same shades on the eyelids. So it doesn't really matter if you go on top of the eyelid. I am already done with applying shades in the crease and I'm going to use the Burnt Orange eyeshadow on the eyelid. And this one is going at the beginning of my eyelid. And since I also used this shade in the crease, it's very easy to blend this upwards my crease. It will just all fade into each other. Now I'm going to use the Real Jar, which I still don't know the name of. And this will go next to the Burnt Orange eyeshadow. Now I'm using the shade Red Ochre, a very pretty shade which has a little bit more of a red tone, but it's still on the brown side. And I'm going to apply this at the end of my eyelid. Now at the outer V of my eyelid I'm using the shade Cyprus Umber. Again, not sure if I pronounce this right. And I'm using a Sigma E45 brush and I'm going to softly blend this. What's wrong with me today? I'm going to softly blend this in my outer V. And this sticky tape that I applied, which I didn't even talk about. Yes, I did apply a sticky tape because this will leave me with a very sharp eye look. But this also helps with blending. I mean, now you just blend and you also go a little bit on top of the sticky tape, which makes it very easy. You can't really make a mistake with this. Now I'm going back in with a little bit of the Burnt Orange and the Red Ochre eyeshadow. I just mixed everything together and I'm going around the edges, just to make sure that everything is well blended in. Now it's time to remove the sticky tape. I'm done with applying the shades on the lid, so I don't need that sticky tape anymore. And I really like the look of this cat eye. Now I'm going to use the shade Love Letter, and I was so excited to try this shade because I don't own a shade like this. So I'm going to use this underneath my lower lash line. So I'm going to softly press this and later on I will also make blending motions to blend it out. And I mentioned in my Instagram, because I posted a short video of the eye palette, that I was thinking about creating 10 looks using this palette because it's a permanent palette, so I can use it as many times as I like because you guys will still be able to buy it. So let me know your thoughts. Maybe I will make a playlist with all the videos where I use this palette. Just let me know your thoughts. I want to make as many different eye looks as possible with this eye palette. Now I'm using the shade Vermeer. Vermeer, all these words making me crazy. I'm going to use this shade to highlight the inner corner of my eyelids. I'm using a pencil brush by Sigma. I will mention all the brushes that I used in the description bar. And I've also used this shade to highlight my brow bone. So this is the finished look. I applied my lashes off camera. I have a separate video on my channel where I show how I apply my lashes. Nothing special, but I will link it down in the description bar. And for those who don't know, I have my own online shop where I sell lashes. And my brand is called Anikdote. In this video I'm using the style Impulsely. I think this is the perfect style for whenever you don't want to go too dramatic. They are just perfect for every day. So I will link all the details in the description bar together with a discount code. And I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. Hopefully you will see you in my next one. Bye guys!